Alright guys, so today's video I want to talk about fleet comps. I'll be doing probably a couple of these for the remainder of this week, mainly because there hasn't been any updates for this that I've made in the past like billions of years now. Yeah, it's been that long now. So I want to go ahead and get you guys caught up if you guys are not familiar with team comps and all that jazz for endgame content. I know some of you guys aren't at endgame content, but it gives you an idea on how to build fleets or whatever, and what I think is like pretty good. So you guys won't have to worry about it in the future if you guys just copy along with whatever I do for my builds, if assuming you guys are copying. So let's go ahead and talk about the best Russian fleet for this video first, because we just got Moskva for a gacha event, and now we have Soyuz being reran right now. So now's a good time to show you guys the Russian build that probably some people are going to be doing as of right now. So the first thing is, if you guys don't already know, it's going to be an ultra rare setup. I think we're at the point now where we have enough ultra rares to cover like a lot of fleets now. So that's what I'm probably going to be basing it off of. So first things first, this is the best backline for Russian content right now. Well, I say Russian, but Fritz Rume is here, but she's like the best slaughter for this scenario. This content is very good for medium armor. It's okay for light armor, but it excels on medium armor, the content the most. And luckily for us, medium armor is the most common armor typing when it comes to enemies. Things like carriers, heavy cruisers, those things will have medium armor most of the time, and battle cruisers as well too. So this fleet right here utterly destroys them. Just simple as that. Soyuz with the freeze and buffs. Admiral Cat Girl for the damage and getting buffed by Soyuz. Fritz Rume just does a lot of damage by herself. This is the best backline you have for a quote-unquote Russian setup. Okay. Now Vanguard's one is going to be a little bit different. With the introduction of Moskva, I will slot her in first. She's very tanky, does good damage. I would do that first. Now, as of right now, it's going to be tricky to figure out what to fill in for the last two slots, because you can, theoretically speaking, you guys can just toss in ultra rare shifts and just call it a day. Personally, I would probably say that. But as of this point, it's up to you on how you want to build the fleet and how you want to like get maximum value from it. So I would say a very general setup that you guys can do, it can be something like Z52 and Plymouth right here. Plymouth is like a go-to. Now the thing about this setup, it's good, it's very well rounded. But one thing I don't like about this fleet is Plymouth here, mainly because she's buffing up Soyuz, and Soyuz doesn't contribute much to the damage for a Russian fleet, because the 18% damage is going to the flagship, which is Soyuz right here, and she doesn't do that much damage. Most of the meat of the damage from this fleet comes from your two carriers and even Moskva to some extent. That's where most of the meat of the damage is coming from. So you have to be very careful when you guys want to run this kind of setup right here. Otherwise though, if you guys don't want to use Plymouth, you guys can use a air raid assistant buff, which is a 15% carrier damage increase. A good ship for that is my go-to girl, Kazagumo. So if you guys do have this little buff right here, 15% damage increase to carriers, or for carriers, so that's very good. Toss that in and that's basically good to go. Now I like this setup a lot. It gives a lot of torpedo damage, it gives a lot of medium armor damage, and even a little bit of light armor damage as well too, across from these planes and stuff like that. That's how I would definitely build this fleet right here. It's very good until you guys have to do other kind of scenarios. But if you guys want more durability because you're running 2 DDs right here, I would just swap out Kazagumo or something, toss it in Plymouth, and then just call it a day at that point. I think Z52 is tanky enough, so you guys don't have to worry about her. It's just Kazagumo is not the tankiest, so doing something like this is pretty good. I'd say something like this. It's all ultra rare. Don't get me wrong, it is expensive, but this is what I would run for like most scenarios when it comes to medium armor. Okay, so there are some options to flip things around if you guys just do want to do just Russian setup. Let me go Northern Parliament. You guys can do something like Chkalov as well too. I'll probably butcher her name, but it is what it is. She's a very good aircraft carrier. If you guys want to focus on that as well too. By no means is a slouch compared to ultra rares these days. It is a given, but she's very good as well too. Volga is good for campaign stuff. Is up to you. Everyone else though is kind of like whatever. It's up to you if you want to slot them. But Admirable Catgirl's staying because she gets a crit damage buff from Soyuz. This slot right here you can kick out if you want to. Otherwise though, I believe Fritz Roommate is best for this, mainly because she's good on light and medium armor, and this setup right here is basically catering towards medium armor content. So I highly suggest something like this. Otherwise though, if you guys want more buffs for the carriers, then something probably like this, what I recommend. Helena is this RNG if you want to do it that way, but that's a different story. We all know what Helena does. Alright, so that's what I want to do for my quick video. Hopefully you guys enjoy that. Again, it is a lot of ultra rare ships and a lot of them are limited. But if you guys have these ships, you guys want to copy it or use this video as a structure for building your Russian, quote unquote Russian, sorry, because it's basically like 3 Russian girls and then the others are like whatever. Then hope you guys enjoyed the video. Alright, so thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.